I bet you can't clone me, Kobe.
That's me swabbing your DNA off the car that you lit. Unfortunately, after a few scientific tests went wrong in my laboratory, I was unable to fully clone you. But I'm not one to give up, so I waited till you posted on your Instagram so I could see where you were. You tagged the location, John Reed, downtown Los Angeles. I clicked the location, and you happened to be only 9 minutes from me. I took my cloning kit and headed straight to John Reed Gym. After I finally saw the building, I double-checked and went straight inside. No one said anything to me. I'm not sure what they thought, but I know the quote that says, if you look like you own the place, you could get away with anything. I then walked right in front of the front desk and went straight downstairs so I could find you and clone you. This gym was absolutely magnificent. I didn't know if I was in a mall, a club, or a gym. It looks crazy. I kept walking till I saw some workout equipment and I looked inside. You were not in the yoga room. I was not gonna give up. I'm gonna find you until I see you so I could clone you. I went to the next room. It was some sort of pink room with a bunch of seats, but you were not in there, so I kept walking. I then finally saw some workout machines. I looked inside and you were not in there working out, so I was getting a little scared. Where could you be? I then kept walking until I hit the main gym where all the equipment is. You had to be in there. I didn't know how big the room was, but I peeped inside to make sure you were in there. I was gonna find you no matter what. As I'm walking around this main gym, I'm looking everywhere and suddenly I see you right there doing yoga. I could not believe my eyes. Land a ho, hallelujah, and everything above. I have found you and it was time to figure out a way to clone you. I needed a way to get your DNA, and this time I needed the sample of DNA to be perfect. So I kept watching you and waiting until I could figure out a way to get your DNA. And finally, the best thing happened. You took your piece of gum out your mouth and put it on your phone. Chewed gum is the best scientific way to extract DNA ever. I took my Q-tip and stole your piece of gum straight off your phone without you looking. I then put your piece of gum inside my chemical grade DNA tube, and I properly sealed it up inside the tube and put it in my bulletproof case so no one could get near it. And I went back to my laboratory so I could clone you. Back at my lab, I took your DNA out my protective case. I then took your piece of gum outside the tube with medical grade tweezers, and I placed it on a microscopic plate. I then put your gum underneath my $10,000 microscope. After a few adjustments and looking inside, this is exactly what I saw. I circled the DNA moving around the purple so you can see what exactly I'm cloning. Yellow is the bad DNA, the purple are the cells that are perfect for cloning. I then put NO67 solution right on top. Using a syringe, I extracted the good DNA into the syringe at 0.5 milliliters. I then took the filtered DNA and placed it in my chemical grade tube. I carefully closed it up. After it was tightly secured, I placed it in my nitrous oxide sub-zero tank. Exactly 29 days later, this is what I have, a clone of you, and soon I will have you for myself. Make sure you follow my account for weekly updates on her clone.